Okay. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're going to be doing all signs, and we're also going to be doing questions at the end, not in the middle. I have YouTube and I got TikTok on at the same time. Princess, from TikTok, I will be answering your question. And your question was, will you and Michael get back together again? Give me a number 1 through 5, sweetheart. One, two, three. Well, there you go. Let's see. Was Michael generous with you? Generous with his time, generous with his abundance, generous with his prosperity. But it was slow moving. It wasn't going as fast as you wanted. There was a lot of guardedness. Everybody was keeping themselves guarded. But you do guys have the control and the strength to overcome this energy. Once all the fighting and arguing and competition is done, the mutual giving back and forth, not holding back, then it will be prosperous. And yes, you will have another chance. Okay, but you got to be careful with options. And also, don't sit there waiting. Don't wait. You're welcome, princess, but they will come back. You also got to leave the past in the past. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the all signs. And then after we do the all signs, we'll continue with the free questions. YouTube, feel free to chime in when you want to. I also have TikTok live as well. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull one card of one energy. Let's go ahead and give it a faith shuffle so y'all don't think I lined up these cards. This deck here will be your overall energy for this message. This is your tarot. This is your spirit advice. And for a closing ending message, we're going to get a Ochun message to close the message. Let's go ahead and start by clearing the energy so we may be open and willing to receive the message. No matter how hard it may be. So guys, at this message, I see you, but I'm not going to be able to acknowledge you because I'm going to focus on getting the all signs in and out. So let's go ahead and start with Aries. Overall energy is releasing, finally, letting go of things, seeing for what they are, allowing the moon to shine so the sun may come out. You got, wait, is this deck backwards? Because if this deck, yeah, this deck is backwards. So let's go ahead and reshuffle this. Some of you Aries, is a family situation. It's a marriage. The Ten of Wands. It's now time you to let the burdens go. What wasn't able to be fixed, you have to release it and let it go, Aries. You're carrying too much and it doesn't belong to you. Your advice is there's a new home coming in. You will be moving in the right direction. That's for you, not for these energies that keep you bound and tied to their bullshit. You got to release that energy. And your Ochun message is Ochun of self-destruction. Now it's time for you to stop with the self-sabotaging, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt while you're over here drowning and they over here celebrating. Okay? It is now time for you to end those patterns that you have, that you continue to repeat, and it's not bringing any new changes, but just the same lesson. Spirit is asking you to move with caution, move with faith, move smarter. There is a new home, a new opportunity, a new beginning coming in for you, Aries. That was your message. Taurus, we have your overall energy as commit. Make sure that the things that you are committing to are also going to flow and bring in life, light, and abundance. If you're the only one here bringing in and not receiving, you got to be careful what you're going to commit to. Okay? There's things that you need to put a final nail on the coffin, release it, and let it go. Let it be and allow change to come in. If it's nothing being returned or reciprocated to you, be careful when committing. Your spiritual advice is express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Don't be out here people pleasing. Don't be out here trying to go with the crowd. Because the crowd is not what's keeping your circle of abundance flowing. It's actually bringing you more stagnation and more lessons to learn. Your Ochun final message is Ochun of soil. It's now time for groundingness. Ground yourself. Okay? Focus on stability. And if it ain't nurturing you, then you don't feed it. Be careful what you are committing yourself to. Once again, Taurus. That was your message. Gemini. Your overall message is balance, Gemini. Balance. Balance within yourself. Stop allowing energies to bring you out of character. Your tarot is the Two of Swords. Making that right decision. Keeping that truth and that clarity. Embodying your birthly energy. Air. Stop keeping yourself stuck for balance and comfort of others that are not being brought to you. All that is closing your path. Your spirit message is marriage, okay? The fairies join you in celebrating wedding bliss. So, if you're married, you're going that way, make sure it's balanced and do not self-sabotage and fear it because it's different. It's healthy than the craziest things that you already have experienced in life, Gemini. And your Ochun message is Ochun voice of chakra. Authenticity, individuality, and self-expression. It is now time for you to express yourself with a softness. You don't need to yell. You don't need to show. You don't need to give nobody no blueprint. The blueprint. If they don't understand and you want to dwell in that energy, it's going to cause you off balance and delayed in whatever it is that you're trying to go for, Gemini. That was your message. Cancer, we have overall message is remembering. You keep going over a scenario that was never going to bring you into higher places. So if there was no growth within that relationship, and for those cancers that are here questioning, how does she see that? Because I only see one chair and one table. One cup. It's just now time. Shed a light. Keep going. Nothing is lost here. The Five of Pentacles. You can't be sitting in remorse and in regret. It is what it is. Your spirit advice is summer. Everything that you're asking for is going to become yours by the summertime. But that means you got to keep going. Right now is the time for you to elevate by yourself. And your Ochun messages, Ochun of resurrection, rebirth, transformation, and renewal is what's coming in. So remember the good times, remember the bad times, remember whatever. But right now, whatever it is that you're harvesting is meant for you to do it alone. It's now time for your transformation, your rebirth. So like that, you are ready to receive your blessings for the summertime, Cancer. Leos. Leo, your overall message is gratitude. Okay? You can't get nowhere with someone's help. So you got to ease up on that ego. They are willing, there are people and soul tribes coming in to help with gratitude, not to take. So when these energies come in, it's going to be very unfamiliar to you because you've always been experiencing where you're the giver, giver, giver. Spirit is about to bless you with these energies. But you can be stuck and thinking, are they going to do you the same? Spirit wants you to connect with nature, is your spirit advice, okay? You're rejuvenated, inspired by spending time outdoors. So try to go take a walk, do something, take out the trash. But don't stay inside all the time. So you may continue to allow and embrace that energy of change that's coming in for you. A true message is a true rising. And an awakening, an enlightenment, and insight is what's coming to you. Walk with gratitude. Accept help those from others. It's going to bring in that insight and that enlightenment and an awakening that you are waiting for. Leo, that was your message. Virgos, let's see what your overall message is. And we have flow. Whatever you want to tie yourself down and give it any more reins, you're going to have to stop and let that go. Have to let things flow for now. If they're meant to be, they will return. Queen of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to focus on your abundance, your growth, your talents. Let that flow in. You have the rabbit back here. You're sitting on a gold mine. You don't see it. But it's now time for you to nurture that. Your spirit advice is spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flower begin to bloom. And it's funny that this card come out. We got the change here. We got you opening up and finally letting things flow and letting things go. But above all, look at this dead, dried plant. Let things flow. Let things go. So the real things that belong to you may grow. And your Ochun message is Ochun of divine wrath. Anger, resentment, and vengeance. Nope. Rebuke this energy. Don't let no one take you there. Because what they're going to put in stagnation for you is all this abundance that's waiting for you. Disconnect from those negative ties and give it to the Most High. Let things flow, let things go, allow that change, Virgo. Libra, your overall energy is to relax, Libra. Take some time out. Take a siesta by yourself. Leave the worries behind. Six of Cups. Here comes something coming back around. That's why Spirit wants you to relax. First check and see what this energy is coming back with. Okay? Your spirit advice is dietary changes. There are things that you are eating that you may not be noticing, but it drains your energy. This doesn't mean that you're going to go vegan. This doesn't mean that you're going to stop giving and eating what it is that you like to eat. This is letting you know that there are certain things that you are eating that's taking your energy. Focus on that so you may be able to address it properly. It's not saying to give it up, okay? And your true message is a true of secrets, mystery, hidden knowledge, and wisdom. This is why Spirit wants you to relax when this energy is coming in. So you may release the wisdom, the knowledge that you've gotten and you've received from when this energy left. Now they're coming back. So you'll be able to see if it's truly what it is that you want. Now, because it may not be. Scorpio, reconnect. Reconnect with your goal. Reconnect with whatever it is that you thought was dead and gone, but you feel it could be a change in growth, then reconnect. Reconnect, but listen to your intuition, Scorpio. You have the knowledge, you can navigate it. Reconnect. Go back to that, what it is that you want to grow. And you want it to make blossom for you. Your wish is granted. Whatever you ask for is going to come true. But it takes you reconnecting back with it and applying what you have already learned. Listening to your intuition. You're attuned of manifesting birth. Here they go. Your manifestation, your intentions, and your abundance. So just remember, Scorpio, the ride will get uncomfortable before you're comfortable. So just continue to reconnect. It might be dry right now, but continue to water it. That was your message. Hi, Brenda. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, closure. Closure on whatever it brought any type of negativity, whether you were feeding the negativity, were you part of it, or whatever. It's closure. Time to let all of that go. The Magician. Starting something new. Working on a better, bigger master plan. But you got to close those doors. Spirit is going to provide you with everything that you need. There's a birthday. Could be a birthday of a child, your child, or a memory when you were a child of a birthday. But there's a birthday that holds significance and some code breakers within what you're trying to co-create now. And your true messages is, or true of the Dutch, fear, insecurity. Do not let the fear come in what you are trying to do and create now, Sagittarius. Continue to close the negative doors and do not allow fear to come in and sink in, letting you know, whispering in your ear that this is not going to work out. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pay attention to those birthdays. Capricorn. Overall energy is create. If you're not out here creating a better life or getting on this internet and putting your talents and your gift out there, I don't know what you're doing, Capricorn. But you are very entrepreneur. You don't have to get out there and break your neck now. You just got to put in the work and open up curtain calls. For some of you, your artist is Ten of Pentacles. This will bring in your financial generational worth of lifetimes. And it always will be protected and guarded by spirit. Your spirit advice is patience, practice, 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 practice. Get out there and practice, practice, practice. Do it every day. You're going to get better. But don't give up on that dream. Ochung of Dusk. Cycles, transition, and closure. Nobody has to see and know your vision. You need to create the new cycles that you want, not continue to be on someone else's. It's now time for you to transition. Practice, practice, practice. For some of you, it's instruments. That was your message, Capricorn. Aquarius, I'm going to be doing after the Aquarius and Pisces in a collective, then I'll do questions. The overall energy for Aquarius is strength. It's going to be a rough ride, Aquarius. But spiritually, you know that you have the strength. You're going to swim. Just know that. You're not going to sink. Five of Cups. Whatever was lost, whatever was taken away was meant to. Aquarius. I ain't going to even beat around the bush. It was meant to. Because you're not seeing these two blessed cups. You're not seeing what really is that the universe and the Most High wants for you. Not this empty nest basket that you keep weaving with no abundance. So it's going to get rough. Because Spirit is coming in to bring you some changes. Spirit advice is get some exercise. So Spirit wants you to get out there, move your body. I'm not saying go over there and run a marathon, but if that's what caused you, hey, lace up them shoes and go. But you got to move your body. Keep yourself in active motion. And the Ochung is saying, Ochung of ancestors, your lineage, your family, your ancestors, they are behind you. They are going to bring you that strength. They will be your float device. Your family. Okay, Aquarius? Pisces. Overall messages, passion. What is it that you're really passionate for? The Ace of Wands. It's really whatever it is, Pisces, that you're over here wanting to have, or they get you rowdied up. If you want it, you have to go get it. Pisces. If you want this, what's bringing you this passionate and puts you on a forget everything, you're going to have to go get it. The doors are open, but will you take that leap? There's a daughter. You may have a daughter. The answers involve your daughter. I don't know what that means to you. For everybody, it's going to be different. But my side note is, look and see who your daughter gets along with when you're trying to fill this chair in your life. That on an empty swing, see. Ochung of mercy, compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. Moving forward, forgive yourself, forgive those, but continue to move. Have compassion. But at the end of the day, if it brings you that spark, it's on you if you want it or not. The doors are open. All I could tell you is that the passion gets bigger. Pisces. Let's go ahead and do a quick collective. And we have, okay, collective, it's now time to keep calm. Things are growing. Things are coming down. Blessings are coming. But keep calm. Cloud 9, Empress. For some of you, it's pregnancy. For some of you, it's growth. Oh, you're going to have a lot of growth. And your harvest, your material will also grow. So remain calm. Don't get lost in the clouds. Things are coming in perfect timing. And right now is the perfect time to start moving forward. Get that groundingness. Continue to work. Get calm. Continue to water those. And your Ochung message is Ochung of tears. You've gone through a lot of grief, a lot of heart, and a lot of heartbreaks. And a lot of loss. No more. Open your eyes. Stay calm. You're about to start receiving your rewards because you're at that perfect time. Collective, you learned your lessons, and it's now time for your blessings. I'm mesmerized, sending you guys nothing but love and light. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye. Message.